Bonjour mes amis, hi guys. The next Hong Kong watch auctions of Phillips will happen on June the 5th. You can go yourself see the watches at the JW Marriott right now. Now, there are some very interesting, very beautiful, fine, rare pieces like this 5070 Platinum. Let's not drag too much on the suspicious pricing of steel sports, even some that are current production models. Let's focus here on the nicer things, like this Dubuis. Roger Dubuis, used to work for Patek Complications, then set up his own shop, and the homage watches like this one with the Lemania base, nicely finished, are fetching higher and higher prices. So the estimates that you see on the website are probably going to be smashed. It's just for the opening bids, really. And I think this is that the King Midas with the Kanjar stamp on the dial from 75, my birth year. Maybe I should get that one. FP Jaune, it's been pushed a lot by the Watchbox, for example. They cornered the market, they pushed the market up. Let's see where that goes. Now we have a very fine here, 1953 reference 2499 from the original descendants from the owner. Right there, Lemania base, of course, movement. That is going to be one of the highlights of the auction. Obviously, you have the Daytonas in some interesting dials here and there. FP Jaune. Now let's look at this split from Patek. I believe this one is in platinum. Very, very lovely. Backside there for this piece. Longer, I'm really interested to see where the market is going there. A bit more pieces in circulation than FP Jaune. I'm sure it's another one that's gonna be pushed higher. However, the longer aesthetic doesn't please people as much, I think, as the Patek aesthetic and FP Jaune. So maybe it's going to be kept at some point. Oh, here this watch. I've had one of these in my hands. From the back, actually, not so interesting visually, but it's a great one watch. Do it all, although it has some shortcomings. But it also comes with a white dial at a lower price point. Usually, I'm sure this one is going to go for over 500, maybe 600,000 Hong Kong dollar. $1 is 7.75 Hong Kong dollar. Now, there's quite a few fairly common steel sports in this auction. Pretty easy to find these, and we've seen ridiculous prices in auctions, and on top of those prices you have to add the auctioneer's fee. Here you have a Tudor, strangely non-tiger dial on this 79 to 80, by the way. Let's see a bit here if a Hublot, an IWC, or fairly common Panerai is going to trade at this auction for more than what you would pay in any dealer's shop here in Hong Kong. I feel like it would be a bit nicer if they would focus on just the high ticket items in these auctions. Otherwise it tends to last quite a bit. Alright, now we're talking longer perpetual here. There's loom on this on the hands of this longer with a micro rotor. Gonna be interesting to see where the market goes, as I was saying. What do we have next here? More Rolex, more Patek. Nice little chronograph there. A lot of Métier d'Art represented as well. A nice Le Coultre there with a World Time bezel. Honestly, the Patek Nautilus, I don't even want to see one in picture again. I'm sure we're all a bit a bit sick and tired of seeing that one. Nice salmon dial there on that original annual calendar from Patek. Here we have a travel time chronograph, full calendar as well. Estimate reaching above $1 million Hong Kong dollar. IWCs, are they gonna trade strong in this auction? I doubt it. Not as strong as the FP Jaune for sure. De Bethune, you know, another brand that is pushed a lot by Watchbox. They managed to move a lot of FP Jaune, I'm sure, make a lot of money there. Will they manage it with the Bethune? I'm not quite sure. It's a more futuristic look. Obviously the craftsmanship is amazing, but people still like the more old-fashioned type of look, of course. Okay, now we're talking serious Patek here. I just love those grand complications, perpetual chronographs. Just my dream. I'd love to split 5204p. That's a different kind of budget. It's around 2 million Hong Kong dollar for one of those. Okay, what's next? There's a ton of watches in this. Oh, there we go on the left side. One of mine, and this one, not one of mine. Split second with a mono pusher, and this one, my baby. No, this is not my watch, but I'm interested to see where this one is going to trade actually. The one I have is watch only, by the way, but still just an amazing sector dial 5296. Now this is absolutely gorgeous. Just a perfect balance. You know, I love how the dial for the date is really big, very easy to read. Yeah, quite a few Cartier, all sorts of weird things. It's weird how they are shown there on the website. On Odysseus, interesting to see that. Longer won't be happy to see that in an auction, but you see very few of them so far. I think people who get them, they just keep them. Very few out there. They're probably very well selected customers. Roger Dubuis there on the left with a full calendar. And we keep on going. Moser, actually, perpetual calendar on the right here. They were trading around 130,000 Hong Kong dollars, really low, really affordable. It's gonna be interesting to see. They were big. The case is very interesting, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of those empty dials personally, but the movement inside is just incredible and almost unbreakable. You can go both directions. Hey, another Roger. Sorry, Patek Philippe actually. I was going to say Roger Dubuis, macro rotor perpetual there, with a sort of a torture kind of a case. 3970, and here the regulator type of dial. I've been very tempted by this 5235G before. Very lovely, and yeah, 5270. That's sort of within reach. Blue dial here, lovely. So let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. Are you gonna bid on some of these watches? Do you think we're gonna see crazy prices? Well, 3 days to wait and we'll know. Bye bye.